everyone, and welcome to another Saturday in Switzerland. For anyone who is just joining us, I'm Elise, and for anyone who is a returning guest, welcome. Before I start, I want to apologize for not making a video last week. I was in the beautiful country of Luxembourg with some of my classmates and kids from Germany and Luxembourg, and we were discussing things like clean drinking water and food shortages throughout the world and how to kind of fix them from where we are, and as teenagers what we can do to improve the earth a little bit. It was really cool. It was very tiring, but my German improved a lot. It was really confusing and it took a lot of brain power, but I survived, and I came home and my host mom and sister were like, wow, your German got a lot better. So that was good. I had a lot of fun. If you want to see pictures from that week, check out down below for my Facebook page where I posted some pictures and a little blurb about it. But anyway, moving on to this week, I wanted to tell you all about packing. Now, if you are a future exchange student watching this video, you're probably stressing out like, oh my god, what am I going to bring? I don't know. Don't worry. You'll figure it out just like the rest of us did. So I'm going to tell you guys the 5 best things I brought, the 3 worst things, and the 3 things I should have brought. Diving right in. The 5 best things that I packed. The first thing are slippers. Now, these are just, I picked them up at Target. They were like, I don't know, like $10 or something. They're really cheap, they're really comfortable, and it's really good to have them because the first week that you're in your new host family, you feel like a guest. So it's nice to just have something on your feet and not walk around barefoot. The next good thing that I brought was this little boxy thing. I picked this up at IKEA a few years ago, and it has a zipper in the bottom so that you can flatten it, and I just threw this in the bottom of my suitcase, and I'm so glad that I did, because once I got here, I put all my makeup and my things like my deodorant and things in there, and then it kind of just contained all of my stuff, so my room wasn't a total mess. Shout out to Mrs. O'Connell for giving me this for graduation. It's just like, it has like a hanger at the top. I think she got it at Bed Bath & Beyond, and it's awesome. It has pockets on the front and back. So in there I have things like my hairbrush and my toothbrush and my whatever. And it's just really good because it keeps all of my stuff contained in one spot and not thrown all over my room, because that's really just awkward when you're living in someone else's house and you just have a total mess of a room. Like, that's not cool. So that's really awesome, and it's really great to pack. It folds up, and just I stuck it in my suitcase. It was fantastic. I totally suggest picking up something of that nature if you're going on exchange. The next best thing that I bought to bring to Switzerland was this. It is a medical alert bracelet. If you don't already know, I have a chronic nerve condition called reflex neurovascular dystrophy, or RND. If you want to read what that is, I'll put a link down below. But anyway, that causes me to have a lot of weird medical things that happen. I also have ADHD, and I'm allergic to penicillin and Bactrim. So my medical history is quite the story, and I'm sure doctors really get a kick out of reading about it. But it just, having this makes me feel like a little more comfortable if I have to go into a hospital while I'm here and I can't quite, communicate what's wrong with me or something, or I'm unconscious. I know this is here and that I'm a little bit safer. So if you have anything medically strange about you, I suggest buying one of these. It's better to be safe than sorry, and it's just, I don't know, no one even notices that you're wearing it. Like, final best thing that I bought to bring to Switzerland was space bags. The commercials, I was a little skeptical of whether or not they would work, but they are amazing, and it helps me bring a year's worth of clothes in one 50-pound bag. It was just really, they're awesome. Buy them, love them, they're great. Moving on to the things that I could have lived without. The first thing is this. If you don't know what this is, it's a rice bag, and basically you put it in the microwave, and then you put it, like, if your shoulder's sore, you just put it on there. It helps it feel better. I did not need to pack this. It takes up so much, like, a ridiculous amount of space for what it is. And when I was home, I was like, oh, I need to bring this in case my muscles hurt, and then, oh, it smells like home. I literally forgot that I had this until I went to make this video, and I was like, what can I put in the things that I didn't really need? And I just found it in a drawer. Like, yeah. just things like this, you think like, oh, I need this to remember home. Like, no, you don't. You really don't. Next thing that I brought that I didn't really need was this alarm clock. I was convinced that I needed my own alarm clock in Switzerland. It would be very important. I use my cell phone to check the time and for alarms, and this just sits there. It's actually an hour behind, or ahead, because when we changed the clocks for daylight savings, I didn't even change it. The other worst thing that I packed was this huge, huge adapter. Now, granted, if you're going on exchange or anywhere foreign, it's good to bring an adapter. An adapter is really important so that you can charge your electronics and not use them for the first 10 minutes that you're there, and that's it. However, when they are super expensive and claim to be special surge protecting, don't fry your electronics, buy our overly priced adapter that weighs 10 pounds, don't do it. Buy a smaller one. I would suggest Googling if the difference in powers or whatever will fry your electronics, but this one was ridiculous, and I was just like, oh, I need an adapter. That one looks good. The three things that are the worst things that I packed, I also really just didn't think twice about packing them to bring them. So really think through the products that you're going to bring when you're packing. Moving on to the three things I should have brought more of. The first thing is nail polish. Now, I'm sorry, boys, this isn't very helpful for you, but nail polish, I was like, oh yeah, I'll just pick some up like when I get there, because I love having my nails painted. I feel like just my life is together and my nails are painted. But I went to get some Essie nail polish. Essie's a really nice brand, if you don't know. It's a good brand. I really enjoy it. It was 20 francs for one bottle of it. If you don't know, 1 Swiss franc is the equivalent of $1 and 10 cents. I think still. And in America, Essie nail polish is like $6 to $8, which is already like a bit pushing it. Like, I buy nail polish, it's like $1. I'm really cheap. I went to buy it, I was like, oh, are you serious right now? Like, I formed an ulcer over Essie nail polish. It was terrible. So I bought this cheap nail polish for 3 francs, and it's garbage, and it always chips. So girls, bring just your standby colors that you love. Just bring like a couple bottles. They're not big, they're not heavy, and it's just nice to not spend $1 million on nail polish. The next thing that I should have brought more of was my favorite makeups. Like things like this. This is e.l.f. translucent magnifying powder. I put this on my face every day, and it's almost gone. And this is the thing that you put on your face with. And it makes me so sad because I use it every day, and I don't know if I can buy it here. I don't know if it's going to be overly priced. I could have brought 4 of these for not, like, look at this thing. This is so small. I could have brought 1 million of them. Like mascara and eyeliner. Like, these are so small, and they're not very expensive in America, but they're expensive here. So just, and guys, I know you don't wear makeup, but things like, you know, maybe if you have a favorite hair gel, that's like your standby. Just pack a couple extras of it because it doesn't hurt, it doesn't weigh that much, it doesn't take up that much space, but it saves such a headache when you run out. Last thing that I should have packed was some pictures that I printed out of my friends and family. Like, I have pictures on Facebook already, but it's nice to just be able to hang some up on the wall. I only have 1 picture of me and my mom because I just had an extra and I just threw it inside my journal before I left, and I'm really glad that I have it. It's hanging up right over there behind me. I see it every day, and I wish I had some more just to kind of, you know, put around my room so it feels more like home and more like my space. So yeah, that's the end of my video. I hope it was helpful to anyone who's going on exchange in the future. If you're not going on exchange but you know someone who is, these are really good gift ideas for Christmas or birthdays or Groundhog's Day or whatever it is that you give gifts for. These are good suggestions, and I hope that if you are going on exchange, you know that you're going to have a great time. And the paperwork and the packing, they seem stressful, but honestly they're like the worst part. Once you get here, it just becomes life, and you don't have to overthink it so much. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, comment on it. Check out down below, I will leave my Facebook link. I'll leave a link about R&D and Rotary and, you know, all that jazz. But I hope you all have a fantastic week. Bye!